Blueface, of course, the controversial rapper who has been all over my newsfeed probably a lot more than I would have liked throughout 2023, is back in the news again for some antics that he pulled at an event last night. Now, at this event, a woman in the audience supposedly threw ice up onto the stage, and Blueface responded to this by inviting the woman up on the stage and actually having her jumped. Yes, jumped, physically jumped by some females who were up on stage. So I guess it was his baby mom or whatever, his girlfriend, and then another girl who was on stage. Let's take a look at this video of Blueface in the club.
You saw that shit, right? Come on. Oh, you didn't know nothing? You the only one with cup for ice. Come on. Come on up here. Don't be scared now. You know what to do. Yeah, we bring really. Yeah, get him.
Whoa.
Hold on, don't run. Come on here. Come on here.
So Blueface, in front of the entire crowd of people, brings her up on stage, pushes her into, I guess, a crowd of girls, and tells the crowd of girls to get her. Wow, dude. So he actually assaulted the female as well, if you look at it. This is honestly really shocking to me, dude, because my mind always goes to this in these types of situations. This is where my mind goes. If this is the level, like everybody has a level that they're comfortable at home with their behavior, and then people have a level that they're comfortable with out in public in terms of behavior. We all have a sort of threshold of what we're comfortable showing, and I feel like that threshold, whatever you're willing to show in public, I feel like it's pretty fair to amplify that by 5 or 10 when you picture the person at home. If this is the level that Blueface is comfortable at outside of the house, not only outside of the house, on stage in front of a room full of people with cameras at a paid event. If this is the level he's comfortable with, folks, I do not want to know what he's comfortable with at home, off camera. Because this is some next level shit. To actually have the fucking balls to grab a woman and shove her on a stage into a crowd of people that's going to beat her up. I can't imagine what this dude does behind closed doors. It frightens me to picture what Blueface might actually have going on behind closed doors. This is not going to end well for Blueface. I can easily see him getting in a serious lawsuit over this. And to be completely honest, man, I hope he does end up in a lawsuit. Was the girl stupid for throwing stuff on stage? Of course. Guys, I feel like we need a PSA. Stop throwing shit on stage at concerts. That is the main, well, not even the main moral of the story, but that's one of the morals of the story. Stop throwing shit on stage. You're going to get your ass capped, punched. We've seen it happen a lot of times now. But if this was, and I hate to bring it here, but I have to. If this was my little sister, if this was my cousin, if this was my niece, I would be out there hunting for Blueface with my bare fucking hands to rip him limb from limb. Like, I'd be ripping this motherfucker to shreds. So you got to think of it that way. Blueface definitely probably the next 6ix9ine when it comes to going broke. And honestly, it's hard for me to give a fuck about this guy because he's a complete asshole. You know, if a guy was acting like this and he wasn't rich and he wasn't famous, this would really, really be a different story, bro. And I think people need to stop looking at celebrities' behaviors through the lens of it being somebody famous and just look at it as a human being. If this was your uncle, if this was your cousin behaving like this, you would disown him from the family and you would say he was a fucking asshole.